I am the 14 villain, and I've heard he goes off in this one. So we'll see.
Travelers, I am the Misshapen chair. Some will even call me the chairman. Recently, I've been having creative blocks. I feel as if I have been missing that spice to really make my videos much more heated and tingly for the viewer experience. I was trying to understand what it was I was lacking. Was I slowly becoming shapen despite my utmost efforts? On my journey...
Real quick, y'all want to talk about Kaiten a little bit? Bros, I thought we had them pinned. I thought we had the devs pinned hard as fuck, dude. I thought we were keeping Kaiten. I honestly thought I was like, wow, yeah, we got this. We got this in the bag. We lost Kaiten. We lost Kaiten, bro. That shit's gone. If you don't like tofu, you have not eaten properly made tofu yet. I've had it a couple times in a Japanese restaurant. Bro, wait, please, no, all I hear about is Kaiten and samurai mains crying. Yeah, no, like it's definitely old news by now, but like, damn, dude. I thought we were gonna save it. It's gone. It's actually gone. I didn't think it was gonna happen, bro. I was like, nah, there's no way that makes it into the retail servers. Yeah, right, bro. No fucking shot it did.
Journey of self-discovery. I had to ask
what is
myself
Kaiten? It's a samurai buff
question.
for jutsus.
What inspired me to make Final Fantasy XIV videos in the first place? And in my delirium, a video popped up on my feed. One that came to me in my time of desperation.
Okay.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. Awful Final Fantasy XIV videos. Because you know what's better than a bad video? A mediocre one. I wanted to make videos that were more, only to join the ranks of bland, ice-cold, and generic takes that don't get the people going. I became exactly what I thought I was here to destroy, and in my revelation, I also pondered a second question.
Damn, he didn't even try to dodge that.
Who am I? What is my role in this highly niche space of content creation? I wanted to make videos that I like to watch, ones that would fill me with rampant anxiety after posting them, figuring that the backlash would overtake my weak willpower. Is he gonna repass those
for 30 minutes? No.
And that's when the second epiphany hit me. I'm the Joker, baby!
I hope he never does that again. I hope he never does that again. Oh, god damn, dude. I felt that shit in my bowels. What the fuck?
Why even care? There's already a large portion of people who don't like my existence, and I'm not going anywhere other than straight to hell where I belong. I must become the villain again. The world isn't ready to handle me at my worst, so to compensate, I'm going to become even worse than that. I said the game was easy, and now it's getting even easier. Why is everyone such a fucking wuss? I thought Dancer was as easy as it would ever get. They decided to make Dancer even easier. Oh, boo-hoo, I have to put some work in to make the job function. Gonna go cry to Papa Yoshi P? Try not to shit yourself on the way there.
Whoa.
I think it's more sad that these people are indulged and rewarded for their incompetence. You know, if you put the same amount of time and effort that you put into bitching on forums into the actual game itself, you might even start to get to the mediocre level and experience some amount of happiness for overcoming challenges that were put in your way. You know what? I am annoyed at the direction they want to take this game. You know why? Because the game doesn't require you to have anything resembling a cohesive rotation for any content that isn't Savage or Ultimate.
It's true, it's
true.
So
why does it even fucking matter that some rotations require some effort to pull off?
Good take.
Every job was cyclic before, but now it's really just everyone lining everything.
Hold on. Sorry to pause it. It's just I heard a word that I don't understand. I don't know. Hold on. Cyclic. Occurring in cycles. Okay.
Up every 2 minutes.
Well, there you go. I guess this is the way he pronounced it. I didn't catch it.
There's nothing interesting to go around. Speed kill groups started taking ninja again and realized the benefits of having a 1-minute raid buff, and now it's all gone because some.
How do y'all feel about 2-minute burst windows? I honestly prefer 1 minute. I think I like 1 minute way better because like you're doing shit more often. I honestly prefer 1 minute burst windows over 2 minutes. It seems everything is kind of like transitioning into the 2 minute burst windows But 1 minutes were so much fun, bro. 2 minutes boring. Yeah, it's like, but like it's just after your burst window, dude. I'm falling asleep for 2 minutes. You know, I sometimes, oh my gosh, man, it's just no. And then depending on the fight, like you have to hold. Like for example, P4 phase 1, you have to hold your buffs so you can, or my group had to hold buffs in such a way where we bursted after Pinax or some shit. It was some weird shit, but like we couldn't, I don't remember how the fuck we did it, but like we had to hold it so we could get our burst off, or like it was the second or the third burst off before the next Pinax, so we could skip the second Pinax. Oh god, it's such a pain in the ass, bro. Like if we had 1 minute burst, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be necessary. 2 minutes are so awkward too. I don't like it, man. Just make everything 1 minute. Yes, but the thing is that like the game is just naturally going into like a much more accessible and easy direction, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But one thing that I do think is annoying are the 2 minutes. I prefer the 1 minutes, but that's personal preference. I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion and preference. But 1 minutes for fun, man. Trick windows were awesome.
Some aerosol sucker drifted their trick attack and misaligned it at the 2 minute mark.
Oh,
God forbid
man.
you put some practice into the only thing your job is known for.
Jesus.
Remember when Yoshi P said that ley lines was still going to be on a 90-second cooldown? You think that this is going to get the average face roller or glue sniffer to all of a sudden start succeeding in hard content? If you don't have the motivation to learn...
I'm sorry, but I like how he said hard content, and then it jump cuts to fucking uwu.
how to play a job, you aren't going to have the motivation to learn the mechanics in a fight. Here's what I think. I think it's okay that not every player likes every job.
True.
I think it's a good thing that some jobs are harder, simply because it's designed to appeal to those types of players. If you want to play Black Mage and you can't handle the lack of mobility, I want Yoshi P to look them in the eye and say, "Get good, scrub."
Oh my goodness.
Hire fucking Hidetaka Miyazaki to tell them on your behalf. Hell, you can even hire me. I can be the fall guy, the one that's forcing people to learn, so I can milk some YouTube views with my guides. What's that? There's some sickos that like the pets
you and
being
everyone
a
else,
piece
man.
of shit. Great. Let them have their fun. I'm not entitled to play that shit because I have other jobs that I can play instead. Can't handle having 2 different filler weaves on Samurai? Can't handle the fucking cast times? Play a different fucking job. Oh, what's this? I signed up to be a janitor and you want me to go plunge a toilet? It's literally in the job description. Go waste someone else's time.
Oh my
I'm more annoyed
goodness.
since I make guides to teach people how to play at a basic level. And you want to know why I call them all mediocre? Because I want people to realize how hard it isn't. This shit is not complicated to learn. Stop making it any easier. It's starting to slowly kill the veteran players because right now, if the content itself isn't challenging for you, the job is not going to make up the difference. It's better to take a break and unlearn a bunch of shit so that we have something to feel again.
Is it really killing veteran players? I'm a veteran player. I've been playing since fucking beta of 2.0. And I've seen, dude, I'm sorry, but like the worst case was Heavensward, okay? After like Heavensward into Stormblood, they changed so much. Right? They really just removed a lot of shit and they made it a lot different, right? It's like specifically like Dragoon and many other jobs, right? So that was the first time I ever felt it bad, right? And I got used to it in Stormblood, right? So like now that like it's happening again and they're really like trivializing a lot of these jobs rotations, I'm not really too shocked, to be honest with you. Like I'm not. Like Heavensward was the peak, like the pinnacle of complicated rotations if you really like enjoyed it, right? I found it fun. And honestly, I think it made me a better player, just being exposed to that in Raid. But they did away with it a long time ago. And it's just the same thing that they've been doing for like the past 2 expansions, you know? And some jobs get a little harder. Like it's very random. Some jobs get extremely difficult. Like for example, Summoner and the Shadowbringers got very difficult out of nowhere. And Monk was a little bit of a pain in the ass at first as well in Shadowbringers, but now it seems very like copy paste. Like now they're making all the jobs. I wouldn't say all the jobs, but most of the jobs, like they're really trying to simplify them. And again, I don't think that's the greatest thing to do, but I think it's best for the new players. It's very accessible to new players, and I don't really think they care that much about veterans who are super obsessed with like the really old style and like the hard rotations. I think they're more interested in the newer players, you know, and like the casual demographic. And I don't really think that's a bad way to go, because at the end of the day, like Square Enix, they run a business, you know, and they gotta work smart, you know. Like if they're constantly like pandering to the the very like niche like super hardcore audience, which is very small, that's the minority of the community, by the way, like they'll kill their game. So I think that they're doing the right thing. It just sucks for some players, right? For me, I think it kind of sucks, but I'm okay with it because it is what it is, you know. Like for me it sucks, but for the majority of the community it's fine. I honestly believe that, and I don't know if I can be convinced otherwise. I think they're doing the right thing. For like, they're covering their ass and they're helping the lower skilled to new players, you know. I think it's okay, but I think what they got to do is they at least have to keep like a handful or a couple of jobs that are harder to play, and then if they want to make the rest easy, fine. At least we still have a couple jobs that are hard to play, you know. If they can do that, then I think it's fine the way it is.
When you come back to the game,
that's
like I
take.
actively want to get worse just to have fun again. If I have buffs to manage on Samurai, at least I have something to do in a piece of content where nothing is happening. Now I just press any old combo with fuck all intent and it's all meaningless. You want to know why it's fine for some stuff to require effort? Because pulling something off in content that's challenging or frustrating makes your success that much more satisfying. Learn to live a little, people. Stop being so afraid to let players fail. You have to suck at first to start getting better at something.
It's true.
But if you have that spark,
okay, but look at that. You see all these people who just died to an extremely easy mechanic? You think a very complicated rotation is going to make them any better at mechanics? I don't think so, right? Like, someone had a very good point in chat. They said, what if they are simplifying because the content is going to get harder? That's a good point, right? Like, I know quite a few people who are a bit on the casual side, but they're trying out raid content for the first time, right? And they've just now started to get the hang of mechanics, but their DPS is still horrendous, right? And that is actually a problem with very complex rotations. It again, this all comes back to players who aren't like very like hardcore or don't really care that much for like optimizing the rotation perfectly, right? Like Summoner, I think, is a little too extreme with the dumbing down, but I think a job like, say, I think Machinist is perfect for like dumbing down. Machinist is pretty brain dead, but it's not as bad as Summoner, in my opinion. I don't think it's as bad as Summoner or Red Mage. Red Mage isn't that bad, but it's not too hard either, right? If they were to make more jobs, if they want to simplify the jobs, just make them similar to both like Red Mage and Machinist. I feel like that's okay. Machinist is way more simple than Summoner. I honestly disagree. I really think not. I think Summoner is so easy. Like so easy. It always has the same thing. Like you do your 3 primals, you go into the bird or Bahamut, repeat. It never changes. Machinist has like the cooldowns and shit, the charges. It's a little more complicated in my opinion. But like okay, fine. How about this? How about Red Mage? Let's use Red Mage as an example. Make like if you want to make the jobs easier, just try to use Red Mage as like the golden standard, right? Like that. You like the old Summoner mechanics? I think Summoner was definitely more challenging in the past. I think they were trying to do something good with Summoner, but they went a little overboard in my opinion. I think they went a little overboard. Don, bro, don't worry about it, man. It's okay. You'll understand eventually once you start playing. I think it's nice having some dumb jobs for new people, but also for people who have liked min-max their healers, and then they just want a DPS and a tank they're capable at without so much effort. No, I get that, right? Like where I am now in the game, like I've played for 8 fucking years and I don't really care to try that hard anymore. I've already done it, you know, like what's the point of still trying that hard? Of course I will still play my best, maybe not my best, but like I'll at least play at 90%, you know, like capacity. Like I'll try to play well, but I won't go like super hardcore with it perfect, right? Because like, bro, it's not that big a deal. So long as I'm dealing enough damage to kill the boss in a timely fashion, and I don't die to mechanics, I think it's okay. I am sort of okay with them making the game or the jobs a little easier. I just don't want them to go overboard with it. And I don't really think they're doing anything good by making the jobs overly complicated, okay? Like, I get what Chair's trying to say here. but I think it's a little aggressive.
Drive. Almost anyone
what's my main job? I play Reaper right now.
Can eventually succeed. You think I was good at this game at first? I struggled against fucking 4-man Titan when I started playing.
We all did.
And
Wait,
that
what?
shit ain't even hard at all.
It's not.
And now I'm playing every job in the game at the top of the bell curve. Imagine growing as
That's
a player.
copium, right?
No one is entitled to a clear of any high-end duty. Some of you really need to understand that instead of falling over and throwing a tantrum when you hit a wall, you learn what you need to do to make it work. Jobs require you to weave a bunch of bullshit. Fucking do it. Don't like it? Play a job that doesn't require you to do it. Do what must be done.
I mean, he has a point though, right? Like if you don't want to, if you really don't want to play a complicated job, play something easier like Summoner, right? I think he does have a point there. Like, of course, if you don't enjoy something, just don't do what you don't enjoy, you know? But I guess that kind of sucks because then like it feels like you're gatekept away from like Samurai, for example. Let's say you like the aesthetic of Samurai, but it's too hard for you. So like you don't like that, right? Well, the only option you have is to get good if you want to play it, right? And that may seem shitty to some, but like it kind of is what it is, dude. You got a top tier adventure plate. Thank you, man. I like it too.
Why do I care so goddamn much about a button that I press before another one? Why does Reaper get to weave bloodstock? Why do we have combo actions? Why do we have buttons on timers? Why does Bard have procs? Why did she leave me? You really want every job in the game to be the exact same thing with a different little flavor on top of it. What a fucking joke. I'm not even hardcore. I'm like the most casual player of hardcore content. I don't want them to make it easier for me. I want to struggle. I want the content to beat me down and fuck me up. I want it to call me stupid.
What happened to him? What has he always been this way? Is he like having a melty over Kaiten? Did Kaiten do this to this poor man? He needs samurai therapy, bro. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Jesus, bro. What Kaiten does to a man? He's the Joker, baby. Kaiten and Andes are mad.
Let me wallow in the filth and muck of suckage. You should drop a combo once in a while. You should miss some positionals. You should drop a cast bar. Learn to live a little, people. I don't want Cacbot to tell me what to do. I want to fuck it up until I don't. Stop pandering to the...
I love the way he said that, bro. That's basically me. I agree with him there. I honestly will keep on fucking up until I don't, you know? The thing is, I never stop fucking up. But that is actually nice. Like, I like that. That was a good one. Fuck it up until you don't. That's how it works, you know? You gotta fuck up before you don't. You gotta fuck up before you don't, you know? You gotta be shit before you're good. It's just how it is.
The lowest of the low in this game, because it doesn't matter how fucking easy you make it. People who don't want to put the work in are never going to, no matter how low you set that bar.
I think you should never expect to be perfect the first time around. Like, it's just how it is. You're going to fuck up, right? I guess it's perfectly reasonable to say I don't want to be fucking up forever. You know, like I want to learn okay, here's the thing. People learn at different paces, right? Like I could pick up a melee fairly quickly unless it's Monk right now because my muscle memory is really hindering me learning Monk right now. Like I'm so used to old Monk, I simply do not want to, you know, put up with that right now. But Samurai, bro, I learned Samurai in like 30 minutes to an hour. But that's because I've played it for a while. Like I played melee for a long time. I've been playing this game forever, and I learn pretty quickly because I play games a lot. You know, I just that's how it is. I learn rotation. I'm good with rotations. Mechanics, sometimes I can be good, sometimes I can be trash, sometimes I can be average. But when it comes to jobs, when I'm actually giving a fucking paying attention, I can learn pretty quick. But that might not be the same case for everyone, right? So I guess I see what people mean when they say like, oh, I just don't want to be stuck trying to learn a job for fucking ever. For crying out loud, bro. And like in my latest video, the little 30-40 second video with Hard Knock Life or whatever, someone literally said that they couldn't really do any of the combat stuff because they weren't good enough to do the dungeons. You know, the dungeons are arguably the easiest content in Final Fantasy, but my point is that there are players who find that difficult, you know. And simply put, everyone is different. So that's just the thing. And the devs completely understand that, right? Holy cow, yeah, it's crazy, but those type of people do exist. And the devs fucking know that, which is why they're doing this. Does it suck for veterans or people who give a fuck, like hardcore players? Of course it sucks. But in the long run, it's a good move. I just hope that they don't make it so branded to the point where they're treating everyone like fucking babies, you know? Don't treat us like babies, but don't make it like overcomplicated like either, you know? Make it like a nice medium. And I think they're trying to do that. I think they are trying to do that. So I'm not really too worried. Unfortunately, like the summoner's it's a little easy. But Kaiten being gone definitely sucks. But Samurai feels the same. You just don't have Kaiten. You're not pressing an off GCD like 4 times per minute, you know? So like that kind of sucks. But whatever, bro. Samurai still plays the same. You just don't have Kaiten. Kaiten wasn't that over the top. You know, it really wasn't that complicated. It didn't make the rotation that much more complex. It really didn't. It really didn't. But it does feel the same, just without Kaiten. So just be glad that Samurai is relatively the same. You know, at least it's not Summoner. Summoner got completely changed. Samurai is the same. You just don't have Kaiten. That's all it is.
Let them fester in normal dungeons with their 25%
You're pressing
GCD
Shinten instead of
uptime.
Kaiten. Yeah, you're pressing
Don't
a different
baby
button.
them
Yeah.
in some hard shit. What you want is a nice, healthy middle ground. You want people to know what they need to do to make a job work, but put some effort in to utilize it. I hate optimizing, but you know what? It is cool to watch people push this game to the fucking limit. Give them room to do that.
It's like speedrunning.
Never going to affect the average player. It doesn't even affect the average RPer or the average
Damn, shoddy. I want to see his adventurer play.
ERPer or the average plebeian or even the average Dark Souls fan. Speaking of learning jobs, I make guides. I've said this before. These guides are here to help players realize that the game is not the hardest thing to pick up on the planet. Sometimes these guides might contain a slightly incorrect piece of information. This is true, and I will do it again, fucker. I spend time and effort combing over every little pubic hair that goes into my guides, looking at written resources, video presentations, rotation demonstrations, hitting a dummy for an hour to build up a sense of muscle memory.
Dude, I have put so many hours into the striking dummy, man. Like, if I had to guess at how long I've spent on dummy, it would probably be close to like 20 days, or honestly, maybe even more. I can't give you like an exact number, but it's definitely more than 10 days, all put into dummy. Sometimes I just hit the dummy for fun, you know, just because I'm bored. I like pressing buttons, so I love dummy. I need to have a striking dummy nearby, or else I'll just AFK. It's just how it is. Yo, what's up, Mary? How you doing?
Acquiring gear and spreadsheet optimizations, as well as delegate my madness out to my ghostwriter, who I never thank enough for her tireless work. Thank you, Ellie. Only for the final product to contain a slightly misworded piece of information that could potentially be interpreted as wrong. Oh,
But back to the subject of dummy, bros, keep that in mind. That is very good advice. You should, like, if you're trying to get good at a job that you're picking up for the first time, keep on hitting the dummy. What you got to do is, unfortunately, you have to look at like resources from outside of the game, like the balance, or go on Google or something, and figure out your opener. Your opener lays out the foundation of your rotation. Okay, so without an opener, your rotation doesn't really make sense. Like, you can probably make sense of it, but it'll be incredibly suboptimal. So figure out your opener, your optimal opener. There's different ones depending on the encounters. Sometimes it's shorter encounters for like a minute or 2 minutes before a phase transition call for different openers, you know, because it sets up a different rotation that works a bit better on a shorter encounter. Some are just designed for like an 8 to 10 minute encounter. So keep on hitting the dummy until your rotation and your opener is muscle memory, and you don't have to constantly be looking at your hotbar or like thinking too much about the rotation, so you can get good at mechanics. Okay, if you can do your rotation and deal DPS without having to think about it, you will naturally be good at the game, because then you can focus way more of your attention on the mechanics while still dealing DPS, you know. But the main thing for anyone who's new to the game or not really that great at DPSing, the main thing is to always be pressing something, okay? In this case, it would be your GCD. Have it be combo or procs, or if you're a healer, just one button. Doesn't fucking matter. Keep on dealing damage. If it's suboptimal, whatever, always be casting. That shit helps. ABC, exactly. Exactly.
Is that a genuine human mistake?
Do you look at your hotbar while clicking? Absolutely. It's fucking suboptimal, but it's just the way I play. My eyes have to dart around the screen like crazy, and I have to try way more harder than anyone else. Like, it sucks. I do it to myself. I really shouldn't, but I do. Don't play like me. Use your keyboard. If you want to click sometimes, that's fine, but clicking is just hard, bro. It's hard. It's just how I play. It makes the game way harder, but I like it. It's fun.
Why do I even bother? The problem with the video format is that changes cannot be edited on the side or reworded over and over again until the final product is more or less perfect.
You're a clicker too? Let's go, Team Click.
Go ahead. You probably can. But I fucking dare you to make a text guide and never re-edit it a single time and see how that goes for you.
That's
My guides
bad.
were never designed to make you anything other than have a sense of basic competency, making sure that you don't leave any shit behind after wiping your ass.
Oh my god.
It's not too bad considering it was originally
Ninja clickers scare me? Ooh, you should have seen my Ninja last expansion.
just an avenue to make stupid jokes. I simply try to be perfect and fail. In a similar vein, why don't I make a video on X topic? I could talk about the next patch cycle every single time and cry in a corner when it inevitably gets pushed back once in a while. It would probably get me more viewership, but I'm not here to get raw views. I don't use views or money as my motivator because in creative careers, it's shown to make the content worse. I guess if I'm truly evil, maybe I should start my video making process.
Yo, E-Boy, GG, man. I remember that game. That was tight.
Today. I started doing this for fun, and I want it to be fun for me. If making a patch recap video seems like something I can enjoy doing, then I will. If they make changes that legitimately get under my skin, you're probably going to hear about it. Although I most likely won't, though, because that's not why the people are here now. There are about 1,000 videos from 1,000 creators that you can watch to learn about another juicy item to sexify your female character has been released on the fucking cash shop. No, I am the one who made a ha-ha funny video, and that is the only thing I will ever be known for. Nothing else.
What am I known for? What do you guys know me for? Like, whenever you think me, like, what comes to mind? Oh god, what a stupid question to ask. Oh fuck. No, dude, what a sad reality, man. Fuck. How did this happen? How did this happen? What? This is the worst timeline, bro. I'm supposed to be the guy who's pretty good at this game who clicks at the same time. That's all it's supposed to be, man. Instead, it's fucking adventurer plate. God damn it, man. God damn it. Annoying ass fucking big titty cat girl VTuber on Lulu. Fuck. Damn, dude. Streaming is hard, man. Like once you're known for one thing, bro, like it's hard to shake it, man. It's hard, dude. You're horny and have big titty cat girl. Fuck, man. Fuck.
I rose up the ranks of the highly competitive and totally relevant subscriber number comparison charts. It's nice to see how people interact with me, or perhaps the better way to phrase it is the way they don't. I am an enigma, an ephemeral existence that people will loosely draw a comparison to as they hide under their covers and pray for the break of dawn. One whose name cannot be spoken out loud 3 times in a row while looking at a mirror with the lights out, or else I might show up behind you and provide a mediocre jump scare. I obviously don't type in Final Fantasy XIV chat hardly ever, if at all, but that's not what I'm talking about. Looking at my most...
Dude, I do the same thing, but I actually really want to be a lot more social in game. The thing is, I'm way more social on voice. And I kind of suck at being social in game. I used to be so social in game, but now not so much. I idle I idle all the time, dude. I don't even click on people. You know, I don't even click on people because the thing is, like, if you click on someone, that creates room for an interaction. You know, they might see me clicking on them, and then they might send me a tell like, "Yo, what's up, bro? What you looking at? What you clicking on, huh? You looking at my adventure play?" You know, like, and I'm just like, oh fuck, that's my introverts coming out right there. But I honestly would like to be more social in game. So dudes, if you see me, send me a fucking tell. I'll respond. I'll try to, okay? Or like do like an emo, give me a little doe, you know, like talk to me about my my plate. There's a plugin that shows you who's looking at you. Yeah, I have it. But dude, let me tell you, here's a secret, okay? You will never know if I'm actually looking at you because I have a macro that examines people's characters without having to click on them. Don't ask me what this macro is, but you'll never know. You will never know. Sometimes I see glamours and I steal them, and that person will never know that I was even looking at their character. You know, and then on top of that, like, it inflates my ego because people are like, "Wow, your glamour's so nice," and I'm like, "Thanks, made it myself." But I just used that stupid examine macro and I stole it. I'm kidding. I didn't actually do that, but it is a thing. It stole Janabi's glamour? Yeah, I kind of did. But to be fair, it's a casual glamour, so everyone fucking uses it, but still. I don't steal glamours, damn it. Listen, bro, how many people stole my fucking adventurer plate, okay? Okay? It's a public game. It's gonna happen. And it's okay. It is what it is. Steal my glamour. I don't fucking care. I've gotten a couple people ask me if they could use my plate, and I'm just like, bro, you should ask yourself permission if you want to use my plate. You know, I have no problem, but do you want to have that on your plate? Like, real talk, do you really want to have that on your plate? I do it because I take one for the team, you know, for the sake of comedy. But who the fuck else wants to do that, dude? That shit is crazy. Already happened? Yeah, like 20 times, bro. Like, there's an entire trend now. It's all over Twitter, dude.
Was they hide under their covers and pray for
Oh, okay. I'm like right around here, actually.
Mediocre jump scare. I obviously don't type in Final Fantasy XIV chat hardly ever, if at all, but that's not what I'm talking about. Looking at my most viewed video through the YouTube search engine sure shows a lot of people making a video about watching that video. That's very interesting and a good use of your creative energy. Although I can't help but feel a solid chunk of salt that one particular variety of reaction video will continuously get triple or 6 times the view count of the source material. I don't even like putting ads and mid-rolls in my video.
But the thing is that Asmon always credits. He always credits the original poster. It's just people like if you watch it once, why watch it a second time, right? So, like, I mean, I guess it would help. It would definitely help the original poster to just click on the link and then give them a little view so it can inflate the view count. So then it could naturally bring more clicks in the long run, since the number's getting higher and more attractive. But it's just that's the nature of reacting. Once you react to it once with your following, who else really wants to watch it again? Like that might even have been the second time his people watched it. To watch it with him, you know? People watch the reactor, not the video. True. I mean, for crying out loud, I watched that last video, the WoW one, with Asmon on screen. I probably wouldn't have watched it otherwise. I saw it linked in another Discord server, but I wasn't going to watch it. So, in a way, I think it still helps. Like, unfortunately, it doesn't help the source material's numbers, but it's still, at least it's still getting viewed, and people will remember him. They will remember him. So, like, unfortunately, it's not the direct interaction that he probably wants, that, you know, probably every content creator wants naturally, but at least it's something. You know,
videos. But hey, I have
do we have a link to the video we're watching? I got you, bro. I got you. This is actually the reason I watched this without Asmon's reaction, because I kind of wanted to help him out instead.
To pay too. I don't believe that Mr. Dr. Professor Asmongold is malicious, and his
I got views off you reacting to my video. It's a mutual benefit. Precisely.
Strong lord
I
of
agree.
cat girls that you all know and despise today. At this point, though, I no longer notice a bump in my metrics whenever I get mentioned anywhere. I am just too popular and just too good. However, despite what I just said, allow me to give everyone formal permission and pre-approval to watch my videos and re-upload them with your shitty face cam and red arrow thumbnails and make some money off of it. You don't have to ask me for permission. It's not like you were going to ask in the first place, you leeches.
What the fuck?
It's very hard to message me in it.
Come on, man. Come on, it's on a public platform.
Any capacity in places like Twitter, or send a business email to myname@gmail.com, or in the depths of the abyss on Discord, of which, after making this video...
Bros, listen, if someone drops a video on Discord, do yourself a favor, do everyone a favor, and click the fucking link. Do not watch the Discord video like on Discord, or the YouTube video on Discord. Same goes for Twitter videos. Bro, have y'all seen Twitter videos on Discord? It is, dude, it looks like 2006. It is so gross. It's Twitter compression with Discord compression. Click the fucking link, bro. It's so bad. YouTube probably isn't that bad. But Twitter is terrible, man. Oh my god.
I expect to be flooded with nothing but disdain. Although, even if you asked, I probably
double
wouldn't
compression.
say no anyways. Acknowledging reaction content in this way is a faux pas, and I expect only the best. I am not a businessman, or even a good one at that, despite being evil. Could I reach out to someone like Asmongold and ask to make some content together? I could. He might even agree to it, although I have never watched any of his content regularly. That's not because I dislike the man or anything, I simply just don't actively watch it. The creator I have collaborated with the most is someone that I watched of my own free will, and thought that we would have a similar set of ideas to work with.
Oh, that's sweet.
We are so similar that most are convinced we are the same person.
But in his defense, I think it's actually a little difficult for content creators to watch other streams because or watch other videos because they're so focused on their own things. This is why reaction styled content has become so popular, because that's how you watch other videos, right? Like, because you're it's two birds, one stone, you know? You're streaming, but you're also watching videos. So it's good, right? But like if you stream and then don't watch videos, I think you're gonna have a hard time trying to digest that content off of Twitch. Right. So that's the experience that I've had. Like, I haven't seen a lot of videos off stream, but on stream, that's when I watch the most videos. So I appreciate y'all for recommending this stuff, because most of the time I'll probably just miss it, unless it's like a video bit like large enough, like Pints, or I guess Lucy, or Lucy. I like to say for a stream because those are fun to react to. But Pint's video, I almost let it slip. I was so close to watching it off stream. That is so hard to say for stream, bro. Pint's videos are just too damn good. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I see you typing the joke right now, fucker. It's old.
I can't believe he made this whole video just to convince us that he and Lucy Pyre are the same person.
True adage of the YouTube dogma.
That's funny.
Stale jokes, which I either perpetuate and accept, or be doomed to be tortured with out of spite.
Honestly, do people actually like compare them like that? They seem wildly different. Like, they both have some pretty hot takes. Chair, for the most part, like sometimes like this video had a couple hot takes, but for the most part, his stuff is pretty on point. Lucy is literally a walking hot take. With a fucking skirt on, you know? So like both are broken. Fair point.
When I do reach out to collaborate, it's usually because I think we might have some common ground. If I did reach out to Asmongold in this exact moment, it would be purely because I want views. A pretty scumfuck move on my...
He's being honest. I respect that. Good for you, bro.
My part that most viewers would probably ultimately understand. I simply don't want to do that.
Oh, good for him.
My talking point, I am not trying to personally attack Asmongold or what he does. He's merely another cog in the reaction content livestream machine, one that I have personally seen the positives and negatives from. I did watch his video, watching my video, about Final Fantasy XIV versus other MMO, and I think he had a ton of...
Wait, hold on.
Video.
Look, but like my point, look at this. He even credits him in the title, dude. And then he puts his video in the description as well. So like, while it is reaction style content that'll probably his viewers will probably only watch through his video instead of the main or like the source material, at least he's going as far as crediting him in the fucking title. Good for him. That's good shit.
About Final Fantasy XIV versus other MMO, and I think he had a ton of great commentary on the subject, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I just wish my entire video wasn't in that video. Because after watching that, why would any viewer go and watch the source material afterwards?
Yeah.
That's right, because they aren't going to in the first place. They don't give a shit about me. They're only there to see you. So what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Why am I making this video? Because I can, and I didn't get this far by playing it safe. I want the punishment to flow in from my comment sections to once again fuel my spite. Talk about me behind your backs in hushed whispers because I am purely Misshapen. Or did I just use the mentor crown turning me evil as a little bit so I could express some of my negative emotions?
That isn't true. The mentor crown does not make one evil. I can confirm this. I am not evil. I have almost 2,000 mentor clears. It does not make you evil. Copium? No, it's not copium. I am completely sober. I'm fine.
I think I'm going to have
Only
to start
toxic?
trying
No.
a little harder. Will this get me blacklisted from every content creator on the platform? I can only hope so. Now let's get out there and be afraid.
Oh, now I get recommended the reaction to this video. It's 40 minutes long, dude. What the fuck? I wonder how long my reaction was. Damn. That was a 16-minute video. Evil purple eyes. I hope you mean blue. That smile. Sober, maybe high, debatable. No, I am completely sober. Novice network mentors say otherwise. Okay, you got me there. Listen, I haven't spent more than like 3 minutes in the novice network. Okay, like the first time I ever joined the novice network, I saw how much they flooded the chat, and I immediately left. As in reaction mentioned you at the end. Really? Oh, I think I remember. I think someone linked me the clip. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, it's really funny. I remember hearing about it. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't. I thought it was a hot cat girl.
Here we go.
Whatsoever. Yeah, Haru. Yeah, we did a lot of content together. Absolutely. I thought it was a hot cat girl with big titties, and it turned out it was a dude.
Woo! That's how we do it, baby. Oh my god, this dude called me Haru, dog. Oh my gosh. It's okay. You know, like it's about 50-50. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you completely fuck it, but I'm cool with it. It happens. Oh my gosh. When Asmongold reacts to other content creators, don't they grow a little though because of it? Yeah, absolutely. They're getting put on his fucking pedestal of a platform. But Cher's point was that they'll like the majority of his viewers will only watch it through his stream and his YouTube channel rather than his videos. So like it doesn't help his numbers or his source of income, right? So I totally understand what he means by that, especially since he primarily makes content on YouTube rather than streaming it. I think he's like dabbling into Twitch now, but with the way YouTube works, y'all, the way you make money is through ads, okay? And the only way people will see ads, well, number one is if they don't have ad block, and secondly, viewer retention. The longer you watch a video without ad block, you'll get more ads. There's one like in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end normally. And for the most part, people even put ads like in random parts of the video. And then you can also get a sponsor for these videos if sponsors recognize your video through the views, right? Like depending on how many views your videos average, that will decide how much your sponsor will pay you for having their product on your video, right? So views on the main video or the source material really helps. It's actually crazy help. It's really good help. However, that's just the reality of reaction content, and it's been that way for a decade. So it'll probably never change, unfortunately. However, at the same time, Asmon does do what he has to do by linking his fucking video and his channel in his description. He throws it into, bro, whenever he's streaming his reacts in his chat, I'm sure most of you have seen this, he spams the YouTube link. He doesn't put it just once, right? He puts it like 1,000,000 times. And to be fair, it's because his chat is so fast with how often it moves. But he puts it like crazy. He makes sure that he throws out the link. He definitely credits the main like creator of said video. And then he also, or like his editors also put like, you know, like the credit on the title too, and in the thumbnail. So like they do credit him. It's just how it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. But I mean, he's had really good growth though. Like Shape, his videos grow pretty fucking fast. Like I'd say, dude, he almost has 100,000 fucking like subscribers, dude. I have 6K. I have 6 fucking K. Yeah, he has almost 100. Granted, he's been doing it for much longer than I have, but like still, you know, like he's growing. I can't say if he makes enough to support his lifestyle. I mean, I would never know that, but that's really what it is. What I've noticed is that like my best videos are the shorts, right? I haven't dropped anything longer yet that I have made personally. I've only made those 2 shorts. Those are my videos. The rest are my editors. So like we'll see what happens when I drop a longer video, and then maybe I'll feel that same pain that he does, because I don't really get paid from those fucking short videos, dude. The most I'll get is like $5. Even with 100,000 views, that's $5, bro. It's a fucking 30-second video. I ain't making money off of that video. But it's more about like It's more about putting my name out there and making, because the thing is, shorts are fun and easy to make. I have a lot of fun making the shorts. It's more, I make those shorts so I can stay sane in this content creation space, because videos are hard as fuck to make, you know? And at the same time, I'm not going to make some garbage, you know, short. I'm going to make a fun one to watch, you know? I watch, the thing is, I don't use TikTok, but I watch a lot of YouTube shorts, and it's how it works, you know? People love the short and easy to digest videos. So I'm not going to sit here and ignore the meta. It definitely exists, but I don't want to make that my only content. I want to have like, a schedule or like a pattern with the way I drop my videos. I want to do per month or every 2 months. I want to try dropping a long video, and then I think like my main videos might be like medium length, maybe like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, or possibly even 5-minute videos. And then I'll drop a couple shorts to kind of like keep the short watchers around and happy, you know, because I think it's good to have a little bit of everything. Your channel can definitely thrive off of one style of content, but the thing is, I have a lot of ideas, and I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, you know? I'm very new to making videos, so I'm gonna try them all, see which one I like the most, and we'll see what happens then. Like maybe what I just explained won't even happen, and I won't make 3 types of different content, and maybe I'll just make longer videos. Who knows? But if I want to actually make a career out of YouTube, I have to make longer videos. I have to. I just don't get paid from the shorter ones. But the shorter ones are so fun to make, man. They're easy. I just need one idea and then I make it. You know, in a couple hours, maybe a day at most. They're easy to pump out and it's fun. It's fun. Short watcher doesn't convert into regular watches. It's true. Like most of the time, they don't even subscribe. They watch it, haha, funny video, and they click off. They watch the next one and they're recommended, you know? I'll make content copium. That's not copium, bitch. That's not copium. All right, let's watch the Xeno video.